welcome to our forum for today. So today we're going to discuss about B.F. Skinner theories on behaviorism and operant conditioning. So I'm the moderator for today. My name is Afifah. Can you introduce yourself? Your first, Dr. Rai.
My name is Nurainaa Raihah.
My name is Anisha.
My name is Esther.
So for today, we're gonna start with the basic question. How does Skinner work redefine our understanding of behavior? Can you share with us, Dr. Raihah?
Okay. Hi, my name is Dr. Rai. I'm behavior psychologist. So, as B.F. Skinner revolutionized psychology by showing behavior, largely influenced by the environment. So, he also emphasized that rather than internal thoughts, he also observable actions, and also it's shaped by reinforcement, which is reinforcement or punishment, which is also tell us that more about why people act as they do. So this is shows how the theory works. Maybe another
Exactly. I absolutely agree with you, Dr. Rai. For you guys' information, Skinner introduced the idea of operant conditioning, where behavior are modified by their consequences. With positive reinforcement, behavior is increased because they are followed by rewarding outcomes. Negative reinforcement, meanwhile, strengthens behavior by removing something unpleasant.
Yes, we also can't forget the famous Skinner box experiment. Skinner demonstrated rats that perceive a lever for food act as a positive reinforcement. Through consistent reward, the rat learned to repeat the action, and this showed that even a simple correction adapts based on reward and consequence.
Wow, that's a great insight from Dr. Rai, Dr. Anisha, and Prof. Esther. So now I want to ask Dr. Anisha, can you explain more how Skinner ideas apply to modern psychology?
Sure, Afifah. Behaviorism underpins many therapeutic practices, especially in behavior conditioning. By rewarding desired behaviors, therapists can encourage change in patients, especially in habits or phobias. Skinner's work reminds us of the powerful role reinforcement in shaping in long-term behavior.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Anisha. So next, I want to ask Dr. Rai, what about punishment in operant conditioning? How does that factor into behavior modification?
Okay, thank you for the question. I think Skinner noted that punishment decreases unwanted behavior by introducing unpleasant consequences. However, he also found it only suppress behavior temporarily and can have negative side effects, increases aggression. Positive reinforcement is generally a better choice and option for lasting behavior changes. I think that is one of the most important things what Skinner said.
That's true, and Skinner's approach reminds us of the largest debate, which is natural versus nurture. His work leaned heavily on the nurture side, showing that environment largely shapes who we are and even in childhood.
Okay, that's a great discussion and share from Dr. Rai, Dr. Anisha, and Prof. Esther. Thank you all for your insight on how Skinner behaviorism and operant conditioning can continue to impact in the psychology for today. Hi guys, for our next topic is about cognitive constructivism. So let's start with the very basic question. I want to ask Dr. Rai, can you explain what cognitive constructivism emphasizes?
Okay, certainly. Thank you so much. I am a cognitive psychologist. I think cognitive constructivism is unlike behaviorism, which is it's focused on our internal mental processes. It's also like how we remember and also understand. It suggests like learning happens when we actively make sense of information, and also rather than just respond to our just rewards and also like punishment. Maybe Dr. Nisha can explain more about that.
Yes, Dr. Raihah. For you guys' information, central is the concept of schema mental structure we use to organize knowledge. We use schemata to categorize what we learn. When we encounter new information, we adapt our schema through processes called assimilation and accommodation.
Oh, that's true. As a developmental psychology, assimilation means fitting new information into what we already know, while accommodation involves changing our schema into incorporate new ideas. Together, this helps us balance and equilibrate our understanding of the world. And we also don't forget gadgets show as extension for our learning at any stage of the children.
Oh, I see. So, this balancing equilibration is key to learning. Exactly. When your information doesn't match with our existing schema, so we feel a sort of mental imbalance. So this discomfort motivates us to either assimilate or accommodate, pushing our understanding forward and bringing us back to equilibrium.
Oh, fantastic. It sounds like PIC theories apply not just to children but to adults as well. Thank you for the sharing, Dr. Rai, Dr. Nisha, and Prof. Esther in this insight of cognitive constructivism. Hi guys, we move to our next topic. Topic is about social constructivism and the role of social interaction in learning. So let's dive in with Dr. Rai. Could you start us off, please?
Thank you. As education specialists, social constructivism emphasize that knowledge is built through interaction, which is students will learn their best by engaging with teachers and peers and also cultural context. It's about collective meaning making through, like from shared experiences. And maybe Dr. Nisha can talk about culture.
Sure. For you guys' information, Lev Vygotsky, which is a key figure in this story, highlight that our culture impact learning. He introduced the zone of proximal development, where teacher or peer help students to bridge gaps in knowledge through guidance. Vygotsky also saw culture as essential to understand and development. Vygotsky saw culture as essential to understanding and developmental.
Well, as a linguistic and cognitive scientist, language is critical in that process. Vygotsky believes language is more than just communication. It is a tool for organizing thought. When students discuss or explain ideas, they are able to shaping or internalizing new information. Group project and discussion are prime examples helping students friend and deepen their understanding collaboratively.
That's a great sharing from them. So can I ask Dr. Nisha, could you explain how teachers facilitate this social learning?
Sure, Afifah. Teachers in a social constructivist approach act as
facilitators, encouraging students to explore and construct knowledge together. For example, a group work lets students to share their perspective, challenge ideas, and negotiate a solution, leading to a deeper and more engaged learning experience.
Oh, wow, this is a great and wonderful sharing from them. Thank you to Dr. Rai, Dr. Anisha, and Prof. Esther for unpacking how social constructivism enrich learning through culture, collaboration, and contact. Hi, for our last discussion, we're gonna discuss about exploring the science of learning. So, I'm gonna start with Dr. Rai. Can you give us what the defining of learning?
Okay, thank you. As cognitive psychologists, according to Robert Sternberg, learning is a permanent change in behavior that resulting from experiences. Like from birth, we learn continuously. Like some of it happen randomly, explicitly, which is like picking up language, and also like some things that we do randomly because we need to actively focus and remember since during birth.
Right, Dr. Rai. As an educational scientist, implicit learning happens unconsciously, especially in earlier, while explicit learning requires conscious effort. School often rely on explicit learning, but it doesn't always engage the student because learning deeply takes time. Because it needs patience and involves working through confusion and struggle.
Oh, that's right. That's where interpretation comes in. Combining cognitive science with creativity and empathy is essential. Teachers can make teaching engaging and supportive by understanding how our brain learn best, especially when it comes to complex and abstract subjects.
So, learning is lifelong and complex. Dr. Nisha, can you talk more about the challenge of making formal education engaging?
Sure, Afifah. For you guys' information, formal education often miss the mark by focusing too much on rote memorization. When students actively engage with material through discussions, hands-on activities, or projects, they are more likely to experience more learning.
Oh, that's a very great sharing from Dr. Rai, Dr. Nisha, and Prof. Esther. That's the end of our discussion for today. Thank you for watching our video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.